Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Alright, so in this video we are going to discuss some of the steps I take before I invest in a new token. Alright, so probably you heard about a new token you're planning on investing. You can actually take some of these steps I take and protect your funds from being scammed, right? Because there have been a lot of scam token that you just see a token just rise today and before you know it they have rock pool. So these steps have actually helped me from losing my funds. Please note that this is not a financial advice, so after this video you need to also do your own research. Alright, so if you're new to my channel I talk about cryptocurrency exchange and other cool ways you can make cool cash. Alright, let's get into the video. Now the first thing I do is actually look out for the coin site, that's the website of the token, because this will help you get the information you need about the token, what the token is about, on which network it is built, and some other information, the white paper. All right, so let's say I want to look out for a token, probably FEG. All right, so I'll just search on Google FEG. All right, so once I search on Google, you can know I say FEG. I didn't search for FEG. Okay. All right, so once you search on Google FEG, you can see that you have information on coin market cap. All right, and you also have it on their website. Okay, so I'll read it on their website. So I'm going to click on this. Okay, just like I said, the website of the token helps you to know much about the information from the developers. So you can see that they have information about FEG here, what FEG token is, and you can also download the white paper from the website to know what the token is about. So you can see the documents. All right, so this is why I come to the token site to check out for each white paper to get a brief description about the token from the developers and to also know what the token is about. So if you go through the site now, you see some other information about the token. All right, like where it is listed and the other stuffs. So going to the site of a token I want to invest is the first step I take. So the second thing I look out for in a new token I want to buy, is the basic information. All right, so now depending on which network the token is built on, either Ethereum network or Binance Smart Chain network. So depending on which one, I go to the Binance, like probably if it's built on Binance Smart Chain network, I go to Binance BSC scan to check out for the basic information about the token, like amount of holders, market cap, total supply, and the rest. Okay, so now this is the Binance Smart Chain scan. So I'm going to search for FEG since we are using it as an example. So I'm going to click on that. Now, so once you go on the scan, you can get some of this basic information like the price, the market cap. You can see it here. You can get the total supply, the amount of holders. All right, so once you see that the amount of holders for a token is growing, it shows that that token is actually being talked about. So it's going to actually be a real token. And how often transactions are going on that token. Okay, you can see this one, the last transfer was 28 seconds ago. 40, you can see the interval between the transfer, the tokens it's going on is very short. They are in seconds, so in every second you see that someone is making transfer on this token. So getting this basic information helps you to actually know that a token is actually being talked about. All right. All right. So now the third thing I look out for in a token I want to buy is their social media handler on Twitter. I check out on Telegram, their Telegram group, and I also check out some other like other social medias that like Instagram and the Facebook and the rest. Okay, but the one I consider more is their Telegram group. Okay, now take for instance Feg. You can see Feg here. You can see the amount of messages here, and you can see how often the messages are. All right, so once I see a token and I see that the community is a bit large and it's not just the admin dropping messages in the group, but real people are not bots, then I know that okay, this token is worth investing in. All right. All right, so the most important, this is what actually makes me buy a token. The most important thing I consider before buying a token is its use case. What is that token used for? All right, because there are a lot of tokens that will just come out, they are doing this, they are doing that, but actually they are not used for anything, and any token that is not used for, doesn't have any use case, will just die off. All right, now just take for instance Feg. Feg has an exchange, so it is actually the Feg token is actually used as fees on the Feg exchange. All right, now BNB has Binance has a BNB token which has, you can stake it, you can actually, it's used on the Binance Smart Chain for fees. So BNB will always be in demand because it actually has a use case. But once a token doesn't have a use case, you will see that it will just be surviving on hype, and once that hype dies down, you see the token also dies down. So the most important thing I consider before buying a token is what is that token used for. So once there is no clear definition of what a token is used for, then I don't buy that token. Just take for instance the last video I did on a token, that's LASIO fan token. The token is actually used for that fans who have that token will be able to vote for decision on the LASIO football club. So you can see that the token will always be in demand. So we time that to push the token's price. All right, so once the token doesn't have any use case, I don't buy it. Now the next thing I consider before buying a token is the liquidity of that token and how long it is locked. All right, we can also check that on poolcoin.app. Okay, since we've been using Feg, let me show you with Feg. So once you see that a token doesn't have liquidity up to 1,000 or 2,000, just know that that token is a scam token. All right. Okay, so we touch on information. You can see that the Feg token has, you can see the liquidity. Let me show you. You can see the liquidity of Feg. So once a token doesn't have a large liquidity, I don't buy that token, but especially if it doesn't have a use case. All right, that's the most important thing to consider before buying a token. All right, you can actually trade some token based on the hype and sell, but if I am going for the long term, I actually check out the use case and how long the liquidity of that token is locked, and how much of it of that liquidity that token has. All right, so just in case you forgot, I say in the first one I considered the website. I go through the website to know how the basic information about the token. I go to the BSC scan or Ethereum scan to get some of the basic information like market cap, total supply and holders and the rest. Then I also considered the social media of that token, and the most important, the use case of that token, and I also consider the liquidity that token has and how long it is locked. So if you're new to my channel I talk about cryptocurrency exchange and other cool ways you can make cool cash. So if you enjoy this video, please do well and share to your friends so that they will know some of the steps to take before buying a new token. See you in my next video.